All right, so welcome to Character Sculpting 1. My assumption that if you're in this class, you have no real prior knowledge of character sculpting and this is your first kind of foray into the subject, the terminology. You might have an understanding of what 3D characters are, but you don't, you're just kind of interested in to see what this field or this profession has to offer. So, welcome. My name is Fatai. I go by Ty, like a tie you wear. Um, I have been in the industry for over 10 years now. Went to the Art Institute of Dallas, graduated there, taught there. I worked in the field for a long time. I still do a lot of freelance work. Um, Recently, I just finished working on a few projects with um, picture plane imaging. They do cover art and different things like that for Hasbro, Mattel, Disney. I got to do the cover for this game called Multiverses. I don't play it, but you guys might have heard of it. Multiverses. I was in charge of like some of the characters. So stuff like that, where it's like finishing work, things like that. I do architectural visualization part time. I also run a few YouTube channels. Where one of them is I teach 3D modeling, like I do here. Another one is a kind of like a kids channel where I use 3D modeling and all like 2D animation and stuff like that to teach kids about ABCs, one, two, threes, and things like that. So that's a little bit about my background. I'm one of those people that I believe that if you work in the field, if you just work in it, you're just going to get better naturally. So that's usually like my philosophy, my motto to a lot of stuff that I do is just keep working at it. Just keep doing it. Just, hammer it out. All right, let's get it in. Okay, so for this class, I tried to structure it in a way for you guys to not miss anything. I don't want you guys to get bogged down because the truth is character modeling, character sculpting, it's a very very detailed, very um it can be very complicated. So I want to simplify it a lot for you guys so that you guys um get I like pieces of everything, and then by the end of the class, you can put all of those pieces together, and they kind of make up one whole thing for you, if that makes sense. Because there's going to be a lot of information that I'm going to throw at you. There's a lot of terminology I'm going to throw at you. There's a lot of assignments that it just takes you working at it. And I'm going to tell you guys this now. I do not expect you to be perfect. I don't expect you to be Michelangelo with the brush. I don't expect you to be Da Vinci, right? Raphael. I don't expect you to be a Renaissance level sculptor. I don't expect you to be a third grader level sculptor with this. What I do expect you to do is try. That's the only thing I require from this class is that you guys try the assignments out. Right? If I give you something, there's a reason I'm giving it to you. I'm not just giving you random stuff. I'm giving you stuff that you're going to encounter in the real world if you're doing this for a living. And these tasks, these sculpting projects are going to help you build the necessary skills you need to do bigger things. So they might seem like, this is simple or this is stupid or, but it's teaching you some basic information that you need to understand before you move on to the next step, right? Because there's a lot of steps, and if you get those steps right, you will come out the other side looking right. But if you skip steps or if you do steps in the wrong order, you can really mess yourself up, and you're not gonna have a good time with it. And the thing about this is, it's mostly trial and error. Like you're trying things, you're breaking things, you're pushing things to the limit, bringing things back. You know, it's a really fun process if you like to create things. Does anybody have any questions so far for me before I keep going? Or does everybody, kind of understand how the class is going so far? All right. I'll take that as you guys are good to go. All right. So let me do a quick overview of how the class is usually going to go so that you guys have an understanding. And I already have a video of this out from a previous class. I've taught this class before, so I have a video of this out, but I'm going to go through it again so you guys get to see it all over again. All right. Okay, so